What's up, y'all? It's the blonde bearded chef Zeke. That is me, y'all. That is me. Hope I got my camera set up right because my whole tripod just fell a while ago. So if I'm not in the camera, sorry. Well, look, I want to make me a little piece of cake. I wanted me a chocolate turtle cake. And I'm bored. And I had all the ingredients in the house to make it. So you know what? Let's make it. So to start off with, in my bowl right here, I have 2 sticks, which is 1 cup of softened room temperature salted butter, okay? And in there, I'm going to put 2.5 cups of granulated sugar, all right? And y'all know the steps. Using old Pearl today, my KitchenAid, old Pearl. Put that down. And we're going to mix this or beat this till it get creamy for about 8 to 9 minutes or whenever, okay? So this cake will have quite a few different ingredients in it because I want the cake to taste like a chocolate turtle. So I'm going to call the ingredients out as I do the process. All right, be right back. Let's see, which now put this down. How I turn this thing on? Lord, I don't know my own mixer. Oh, right here. All right, let's cream this sugar and this butter. Cut. All right, so it's been beaten for 8 minutes. So then you want to scrape down those sides. So if you're creaming this for 12 minutes, every 4 minutes you want to scrape down your sides of your bowl. Okay, put it back down, start her back up, okay? It's been beaten for about 10 to 15 minutes. See that? Look at that. The butter and sugar done doubled in size. It's still gonna be kind of gritty because you gotta put some eggs in there, okay? So now, I have 5 large eggs. Okay, crack your eggs in a separate bowl to make sure you don't get any shells in it. So that's egg number 1, no shells. Okay, so let's put this egg in there. And we're gonna let that beat in there for about 10 to 12 seconds. Then we'll do the next egg. Alright, now that this is mixed up, look how creamy it is, y'all. That is the 5 eggs, that is the butter, that is the sugar. Next, you want to put in there 1/2 cup of room temperature sour cream. So, put my sour cream in there. And I'm going to mix that in there for about 1 minute. Just let me mix it for 1 minute. And we're going to put the rest of the good stuff in there. Okay? So, that sour cream mixed in there. All right, y'all. Now, let me show y'all how we're going to make this cake taste good. In this bowl right here, I have 2 cups of all-purpose white lily flour. I have a teaspoon of salt. I have a 1/2 packet here. This is Snickers pudding mix. You want to put a half a package of that in there, and also I have a 1/2 cup of Hershey's cocoa powder and 1/4 cup of dark Hershey's cocoa powder, and I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So that's our dry. And let me show you this. For our liquid, we're going to use this. This is chocolate caramel coffee creamer. I think it's by Coffee Mate. Tastes real good. So we're going to use this and that, and it's going to taste good. So let me get ready to mix this. Be right back. Oh, I almost forgot. Put 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. You know I make mine homemade, so put 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste in there. Okay, now we can add the rest of the ingredients. All right, we're gonna do 3 increments. So we're gonna put some dry in there. Okay, dry. Okay, then we're gonna put some wet. Okay, and start it up. So we're gonna do dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. And you don't want to overmix. All right, y'all, there go the batter. And it tastes delicious, okay? And of course, we're gonna use this the old regular Bundt pan. I think this is a 12 cup. It may not all fit. I sprayed it with Pecan cooking bacon spray, and I had it in the refrigerator, so it's good and cold. Like I said, that makes a good quick release. Let me switch sides. Here, I got my oven set at 325 degrees, and we're gonna let this cake bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So then I gotta make the caramel topping for it, the chocolate ganache, roast some pecans, and we're gonna have a good turtle cake. Delicious. All right, fill your pan up and hit it about 2 or 3 times so when we know air bubbles in it, level it off, and about to go in the oven for 1 hour and 10 minutes at 325. See y'all when I see you. Going off, y'all. It's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. Let me put my mittens on. Let's take a look at this cake. Let's see what she looking like. Ooh, smells delicious. Alexa, stop timer. Let's see here. Come on there. All right, y'all. Let's see here. Let me get my toothpick. Let's test this baby out. Let's see. Oh, it rolls to the top. Oh. Yeah. It's ready. Oh, it's so moist. All right. So 1 hour and 15 minutes, y'all. That's what it takes to bake this cake. Now, you know what I do? I let it cool for 10 minutes, and I flip her over onto the cooling rack. And then I will get my toppings together. So I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to make caramel, or am I going to take the Kraft caramel squares and melt them down with some heavy whipping cream so it can get back to pourable state, and make some chocolate ganache and roast some pecans and make a chocolate turtle cake. So, decisions. Alexa, stop timer. All right, y'all, it's been 12 minutes. I say I always flip my cakes between 10 and 12 minutes. My grandmother and them used to keep a cake in the pan all night and then flip in the morning. I don't know how they did it, but I tried that stuff, and sometimes my stuff stick. All right. This pan's still hot. Go like this. Make sure I'm over the whole cake. Okay. Catch it. Flip it. Get it centered. That's showing me my spot right here. All right. Let's see. I can never get this heavy ass cake pan out of this cake. I'm okay. I might just have to deal with a little heat. Hey. Ah, shoot. Ah, damn. Don't do this at home, y'all. No, make sure this cake didn't stick. My hands clean, and it's my cake. Oh my. How they say in Australia? Isn't she a beaut? Wow. Oh, this cake smells so good. So this is going to be the chocolate turtle cake. So y'all seen what I did to make it. It's gonna be so moist. And now I have to make the caramel, the chocolate, and roast the pecans. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back so we can decorate this beauty. All right, I'll show you how to do some easy caramel since I'm not gonna do the milk and the sugar. So get you some Kraft. Get you the Kraft, right there, the Kraft caramel blocks. See them right there. Okay. In there, I have about a tablespoon of butter vanilla extract. And the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little whole milk to it. Little whole milk. I'm going to let this melt down slowly. And we're going to pour it over the cake. And that's how you can do easy caramel for your cake instead of spending 30 minutes to an hour with sugar, butter, evaporated milk, and cooking that for an hour. So I'm just going to melt these caramel blocks down. Okay? And I got my pecans roasted already too. All right, there go the roasted pecans I chopped up. Okay? And let me show y'all the caramel. All right, see there, y'all? There go the caramel. I'm about to turn it off. I just checked it. It then got up to 230 degrees. You can turn that off. Okay? Turn that off. Keep stirring so it won't burn. And let it cool. Okay, let's go assemble the cake. So I got the ganache ready. The ganache was nothing but 8 ounces of milk chocolate and 4 ounces of hot heavy whipping cream and 1 tablespoon of butter with a pinch of salt. Let it sit on there for a few minutes and you whisk that up. And here go the caramel. And I got the pecans roasted. Now, let's assemble this cake. All right, so I got the chocolate on there. Next, I'm about to put the pecans on there and then the caramel. All right. All right, there go the chocolate pecan turtle cake, y'all. I'm about to cut it, show y'all how moist it is. And yummy, yummy, yummy. And that is how you make it. All right, cut a piece, y'all, and look at that. That is moist, honey. That is moist. This is a cake. Let's taste it. I get some milk later. Go make you some, or I'll make you one for $65. That's how much it costs to make this cake. Bye, y'all.